Hey Busters, welcome back. So today I'll be kind of doing like an overview of the brand new Vital Bracelet BE. Not an unpacking because I already took it out and wanted to fiddle around with it. So yeah, I just want to get that out. For those wondering, this released at the end of November, I think the 28th. Surprisingly here in Japan, even though I pre-ordered it on Amazon Japan, they didn't ship it until 3 days later, which really sucked, because I really wanted the release date, as well as the fact that on release date the price of this actually dropped like 800 yen. So I could have just ordered it, not pre-ordered it, and saved money and gotten the same amount. So, but yeah, so it's like this. I got the Amazon one, so it did come with this one, the Vital Bracelet BEMemory Imperial Digimon Dim. So this was a pre-order, not really pre-order, this was a first print exclusive, and I guess many people should have known, and I did too. I was kind of worried just in case, but generally these the Vital Brace, while is doing decent, isn't selling out at all, so they still have the stock of these. So yeah, I think online secondhand people selling these about 1,000 yen, so it's a bare bones one, but you do get the entire Vmon and Stingmon line, so as well as Dragon mode, Paladin mode, and Fighter mode in it, if I recall. But yeah, so just throwing it out there for people who are thinking ordering it but didn't like the color. Specifically, this pink one is aimed for the Digimon fans, which is why they have the Canon Waistmon pink. So they called this one the Digivice VV. But however, some people are saying like, oh, is this the same as the Vital Bracelet BE, which is with a black band or a white band, or the Hero Academia one with the yellow? These are all the same. It's just slightly different branding. So just because in the anime they do use this watch itself, and in the anime it's probably called the Digivice, so they just sold this as marketing towards to try to target some of the younger audience who are fans of the Ghost game anime. But for those who don't really care about Digimon, or don't care for this color, and they wanted the other one but they noticed it's named slightly differently, these are actually all the same. So yeah, so it just there are slight changes compared to the first one. So this is more like a version 2.0, you know, it's still walking, training, but this time they got 2-on-2 battles with the app. It's still 1v1, I think, when it's on the watch, which I tried, Bokomon, and they kind of made it a bit more fun in that evolutions are now slightly locked behind adventure mode, so it gives you reason to kind of like play around with it. But yeah, so just to open it up, so just to show you guys what you get, although it's not much. So you just get the instruction manual, and along with this, I took it out already, but you do get the charging cable, which unfortunately for everybody is a USB-B still, not a C, which is quite sad. Here's just the instruction manual, so just quickly take a look at it, and probably nothing too important really. The only difference between this one and the other one, before I get that, so in here you just have the watch, and you have the BEMemory, the Gamamon Dim. So the new design is like this. Let's just pop it out actually. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna move these. I guess I'll leave this one here. Unfortunately, these new ones are not called Dim cards. They're just called the BEMs, the BEMemory. So they're like this now. So they don't come with a card. So if you look on the side, there's no more like a little ridge to put it on with the original Dim cards, which did have the ridge to lock it in. But size wise, they're about the same. Yeah, they're basically the same if you look at it. So here, you know what, just gotta take the Agumon out. But yeah, so I did like the fact that the Dim cards had a nice card here, so I did like that. So but they're probably gonna design it so when they sell it like a holder, maybe it's a bit easier, but they're basically the same. I think these are more rounded off. Yeah, so these are the new, it's just rectangular, and this is rounded off, so it's slightly different. It doesn't have the little crease there to hold it up, but it's basically the same, like that. So everything about that else is the same. I'm just gonna leave Agumon here because I'm gonna show it off a bit later. So there's that. The little instruction, or rather booklet, let's see, it doesn't show, oh, I guess it shows a bit. So it says how to start and how to charge and BEMemory and how to use it. And the front is just basically a quick guide. You know, step 1, plug it in and then hatch. Step 2, look at the stats and training to see the various things, the vitals, how much time left and all that, which I'll go over in a bit. Adventure mode is here, which is unlock. And then step 4 is training to up its stats. Step 5 is so here is just saying, oh hey, look, you can fight even stronger stuff. So it says when you clear all stages, when you clear all the stages, you unlock a secret evolution. And finally, step 1 is with the applet, you can do online battles now in real time. So they did change that with A rank, B ranks and stuff. So, and then this is just the buttons here. It is now slightly waterproof. It is now IPX4, so you know, getting splashes and stuff is okay. Can't submerge it or anything, but it is that. And then just a quick start guide here. So here it does have a sleep mode, which is interesting. So you do have the normal menu. First, when you start it, it'll tell you the time and you set it up. Funny enough, when I actually tried this, as soon as it starts in 2022, and then I clicked it by accident, trying to figure out which one's okay, and then it went to 2023. I'm like, oh, that's annoying. So I went it actually maximum, it went to 2032, and then it went back to 22. So for some reason, they're only expecting a 10-year lifespan for this. But I have heard that they designed it this way that you can update the firmware via internet or whatnot, so that might be it. And then you can choose your avatar, either a male or female design. And then once you're in there, you just have your status, training. It all has English, so yes, I'll show it here. All of these do have English on the menu itself, so you guys will be fine. You know, and then what each one does. The only one that's not actually explained here is the sleep mode, which I didn't know. So it says on the home screen, if you click both buttons and push it in a long time, it will put it in the sleep mode. And then if you do it again, you'll wake it up. So sleep mode, I think, is basically for when how do I say it? Like, it's kind of just like when you're not going to be actively active, so you're just sitting around or something, or taking a nap, and you don't want to cold sleep it or whatnot. You put in sleep mode, and it kind of just pauses it. Because this time, as soon as you hatch, you have 99 hours to train your Digimon to buff up its stats, to customize your own Digimon. So this is a good way to like lock it out. And then here is just how you charge it. It just says plug it in. You can plug it to a computer or whatnot. And that was basically it. So funny enough, error and stuff, it does happen. When I put in my BEM one, it actually did error, but it did hatch, so don't worry about it. Just keep fiddling with it, guys. So that took a little bit longer than I thought. So here it is. You know what? Let's just open this one and see how it looks like. You know what? I don't have it, so let's just actually plop this one in. Maybe. I think on the guide, it just said it should be black colored, so it's like this. So I guess if you guys order it and want to know it's legit, they do kind of wrap it in some sort of thing here. That's what I want to say, but it's black. And it does have a unique, or rather slightly more unique thing. Hold on, Busters, let me get a thing to cut this open with. Alright, so that's what I said. Just really cut and rip. So it's with the bubble wrap, which is kind of lame. So it's like that. The Imperial Dim has the Imperial Dramon's line like that. So it's like that. You know, I'll plug that in. So here it is. Actually, my thing died, so let's see if I can. Well, it is. Sorry, Busters. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting. Let me just turn down the brightness. So there you go. So ran out of battery, so it's just reset. So the top is I guess a change, and the bottom is the OK. So it's 2022 December 3rd. Is it the 3rd? I feel like it's maybe the 4th. Yep, it's 3rd. So maybe it did. Okay, that's the date. And 1:45, nope. Time is wrong, but it's fine. I'll fix it later. So here it is. So here is your base avatar that you select, and then on the menu, at the top is the menu. You got the status. If you click status on just your guy, it does nothing. And then training, you can just do training for yourselves. You got squats, crunches, punch, and dash. And then you got adventure mode, which you don't really have because at this point it's just kind of like a Fitbit until you put a character. Character is your new cold storage, which I'll do later. Connect is now how you connect to the app. And systems, which is your heart rate, which should be, it says 80, but let's face it, that's not true. It's not even on my wrist. Then you have your wallpapers. So I chose blue. You got green, yellow, or blue. Once you put a dim card or put a Digimon, you get the that correct selected background, which I'll show a bit later. No good. Let's do yellow's kind of, yeah, blue seems to be the best. So okay, yes. And then you got brightness, and then sound, and then you got the time and information, which shows your firmware version 1.0A. And all reset, so it reset back to normal. So I already have a Digimon here. Under here, character. So mine current right now is a Waisgamamon. So if I wanted to put it, you just select it, and then you back up your avatar. Okay. Complete, and then boom, here it is. And once I have a Digimon here, let's see, systems, I should be able to change it to its fourth background, which is this one, which comes with the dim card. Personally, I kind of like the blue one, but you know, let's just see how it looks. Like that. So sleep mode is, you just push these two buttons, and you hold it, and then it says sleep. Now he's sleeping. So you can just put him to rest at any time. So before, certain Digimon would wake up by themselves at certain times and sleep at different times. So now this is just your sleep mode. So it can rest with you. And then you just do it again. Both buttons. Wake up and he's happy. Simple as that. Going on, now that you have a character. So if you push the bottom one, it tells you your current stats today. I charged it, so I did nothing. But it will show my stats from 1 day ago, which I had 18,000 steps, and I did 3 crunches sets, 1 punch, and 4 of the dashings. And then 2 days, 3 days, today. I'm actually not sure how many days it goes back, so, but 3 is quite significant. And sorry, let's just continue with the memory now, power. So let's go with status. This is, so right now I have 77, my limit is 77 hours to train him, and rank D. The rank is linked to how much you actually exercise, not just your walking, but how many of the punches and squats you do. So basically, how strong is your Digimon actually? Oops. So is this power saving a bit? And then if you switch, and then it says it's a Seijo key, so it's like an adult, it's data type and nothing else. So here, as you can see, you have in the white, you have your base stats. And then 35 and 20, these are your actual training buffs. So every time you do it, you get some. And then here, it has your overall stats of your, I had 1 fight, 100% win, and then I got my PP. PP here now is basically, when you do squats, is kind of like trophies. This is the indicator for determining what Digimon your Digimon will evolve into. So yeah, so just going back over there. So if you can see, basically you have 4 things. You got running, dash, which raises your BP, your battle point. HP is by crunches. Punching is your AP. And then the PP, your squats, signifies your evolution, which you can actually see here now. The cool thing is now your evolutions show on the screen. So here it says, in 19 hours, I need 300, I guess, power overall, 15 fights with a 60% win rate and 12 PP to evolve into here. Or I have this one. So this one is only 25 overall, I guess, battle power. I need 10 fights or more, 50% win rate with 10 PP evolution points or power points. Not sure what they said PP was. And then they kind of show you all the various ones you have access to. And then, yeah, I think, so it shows you all the evolutions you can hit. And then if you click it here, it shows you, so before your Goodimon, the evolution, your Goodimon, and then I had the Gammamon, the base stats, and then what I currently have. So nothing there, nothing there. These are just the thing. Just want to double check this one. Does this say anything? No. No. So that's all there is for that part. Next, we got the training. So as training, you got 4. It's 20-second squats. This is the one that determines what you evolve into, used for evolving. Crunch, I think, was HP, 30 seconds of that. Punch is your attack power. And dash is your battle power. I can't quite remember, but they did say one was HP, one was attack power, and one was kind of like accuracy and dodge. So this might be accuracy and dodge. So each one affects different things. So basically in one of the interviews, I'll put it down in the description below, or just type it out quickly for you guys. They did say like they wanted to make it so, because in the old one, in the old version one, basically it was just a game of luck because everybody's stats were the same. So now they kind of want to make it different. Unfortunately, I guess, I kind of wish they changed it in the fact that currently, if you actually took the time and just sat there and did it, you can actually max out all stats and get 9999999. So assuming everyone maxes everything, it's once again a kind of like not that different. So I kind of wish they put like a limit, so like maybe like, okay, maximum 999, and you distribute it. That would have been more cool. So each one is customizable. I kind of wish they did that. Although people might just do glass cannon builds and stuff, so, which honestly, even though you do glass cannons, like making a tank build would work, because in the app it's now 2v2, which is kind of quite fun, which I want to show in the next video. So this one is, I don't want to take too long. So we got training. Adventure mode is same as always. You got mission mode, only if you click it, you got missions, and then red means it's locked. So there's 12, I think, and that's the last one. And then these are the missions. So if I click this one, it tells you who you're fighting. I don't want you, so I'll change that. All I know currently on stage 2 is where you unlock your first evolution, Bokomon. It kind of shows there. And then if you click it, whoop, 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 and then it's just like that. And then it's the 500, you know, you just shake it. And then once you get the timer, you do a fight. Like before, once you hit the 500, until you actually click the button and initiate the fight, it'll just stay there. So you don't have to worry about your Digimon losing vitals and dying. Of course, to escape, you just hold down the bottom button. Click stop, yes, and you escape it. That's train, adventure, and then character is pretty much the cold storage. Connect to the app, and system, and memory is where you would put a new one. So here is saying let's put a new one. So the new one here is like this, which I'll just quickly do that. You know what? Let's put the Vmon in. So I haven't done this one yet, so it might take a bit long. Oops, took too long. So let's try that again. Memory. Slot this in. Waiting. Just put my finger here for the sensor just in case. Yeah, so when I first initially did the Gammamon dim, or dim card, or BEMemory, you did the waiting, and then at the end it did say like error, and then I just took it out and put it in and fiddled with it, and then it did work in the end. So they still got slight bugs to fix on this, I guess, but overall it's not too bad. So I just gotta wait. So you got the 2. I guess I should put it on, sorry Busters, I guess I should have put on the noise so you guys can hear the hatching sounds, but so yeah. Overall it's not bad, and well, I'll show it off later. It does feel slightly thinner, I guess. They said this is 10% thinner, which with how thick it is and 10%, you can't see much difference. And so accepted, you got the little cool icon, and then you just remove this. be set. I'm just gonna, sure, just on my finger, should be good enough. So you got your Digi Egg. Dun, 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 dun. That's the Pokemon sound. And then I should get, what is that? It's not Chibimon. Chibimon's the level 2. So Poyomon? No, I think that's just generic. I got I forgot its name. What's its name? Oh, so I got a new background. What's your name? I forgot. So see, as you can see, Chocomon. So here I have a new limit because it's a fresh Digi-Egg. And then nothing. But then if I, so it's Yonenki. So as I get, it's got nothing because it's kind of no data. So my stats are nothing. However, you can actually raise it. And then next is Chibimon. In order to get Chibimon, you just have to wait 59 minutes and nothing else. So yeah. So, however, I think you can do training. So let's see. Can you do training? Squats. Yep. So you can do training. So it's like that. So let's just shake it a bit for cheating. Although I think it does need to track your heart. So it's just 20 seconds. So as you can see, same as always, when you're activating, this thing will fill up. And then when you fill up a full one, is how you pass. And then the better you do, you get better. So I cleared it and I gained 1 PP. Good was 1 PP. I think if you did great, it's 5 PPs. So you got that. And then if I show it off now, so status, so it's here. Oh, so it's right here. And now I have nothing here, but my stats here now shows 1 PP for evolution. So yep. And then training, we got that. Adventure, you're not allowed to adventure because you can't actually fight yet. And characters, you got your 1, and you can actually now set support, which is one of the new things when you're fighting. If it's too hard, you can set one of your backup can actually support your Digimon to fight, which is quite cool. So you know what, let's just set that. Wait, no, actually no, it's already predetermined. This is your set one. So the only thing I want to try to check now that I'm not sure is the systems. Do I have multiple backgrounds? Is it 5? No, so 4. So this is basically background number 4 is basically your dim card background. So I do kind of prefer the blue. And then yeah, let's just turn the sound on for you guys. Same as always. And there you go. And that's basically it. I guess if I switch it out, character, support, but backup, yes, switch them out. And now you switched out. So that's basically it for this for now. Memory and power if you want it. So yeah, the band is over, I guess that's the usage. The actual physical differences are a much, not much, but as you can see, the band is thicker. They designed it more for adults because they realized kids are not using it. It's a longer strap here. And the bottom is just a smidge longer. If you actually look at the thickness, as you can, if I just put it over here, you can actually see it sticks out just a bit. And unfortunately, many people are going to wonder this. As you can see here, the band shape is actually different. So this one is more rounded off in the original, and this one kind of makes an L shape on both sides. So you are actually not able to reuse the bands. And another difference is, of course, the great part is no more plastic thing. To make it slightly waterproof, you do now have these rubber ones, and it's kind of hard to show off here. But basically it's a tight fit. So if you can see it here, it kind of sticks out, and then you can actually push it all the way into the plastic to kind of make it slightly waterproof. And it just has a little protruding part here when you need to like flick it up to open, but it's quite nice. And unlike the original one, the power button switch is here. This one doesn't have any. There's no more switches. All it is just push the power buttons here. So that's it. Same as this one before. The charging port is just USB, and then this one is just a sad plastic thing here, but it does push, so it sticks out here, but it does push in to make it seal off the air, make it slightly waterproof. You know, so that's basically, and thickness, like I said, it's really hard to see. I mean, you can kind of see a slight difference in terms of just overall so it is 10% different, thinner, I guess. It's really hard to see though. Like if I match the top, sorry Buster, it's just kind of hard to see, but it is slightly thinner overall. You know, however, I do kind of like the casing of this one more. So unfortunately, as you can already see, the buttons are different. So basically nothing from this can be used here except for these DIM cards. Oh, and I guess might as well show that since I'm using the new ones. For those wondering, memory. Let's just move this. All the previous DIM cards will work. So push this in. So before in the original ones, they kind of made it like they locked the DIM cards to 1, and it was kind of annoying. People didn't like that. So in the Vital Brace V, they kind of changed it so you're allowed to use DIM cards up to 2, I think, different devices. And for the Vital Bracelet BE, they basically like, okay, people still don't like it, let's just make it available for non-stop use. So, which is kind of nice, because honestly, the way they did it before, because of I guess how they designed it, they wanted to be like, okay, lock it in. When you transferred it to and from the app, they always had to have you push it in to verify it, which was really annoying, because you know, you wanted to switch Digimon in and out, and you just had to constantly have the DIM cards on you. So hopefully they changed it. I guess they changed how they're doing it now. But so there you go, it accepted. Take that out. Now Agumon's gonna be here. Set it up. Sure. Just use my finger. There's a Butamon. There you go. And let's see for the final thing. What new wallpaper did you get? So you do get the original backgrounds, just like on the original Vital Brace. Oh, no, sorry, cancel. No, I don't want that. So yeah, that's about it, Busters. So overall, it's pretty good. To show off the app, I'm just gonna make another video because this one already took quite long, a lot longer than expected. But yeah, overall, it is really fun. I do like the new training and the new training and customization aspects of it. It is quite nice. The app itself is quite fun. Me and my friends tried it out. I do like the new app. You got room matching, so you can fight your friends from anywhere around the world. And overall, once they fix the bugs, it is a really fun experience. So I'm definitely checking it out. The only thing I'm kind of bummed out about is these new BEM cards are twice the price. So example is these Agumon. It was a set of Agumon Gabumon for 2,000 yen. But these brand new ones are basically 2,000 yen each. So basically, you're paying double. But you do get a bit more in each DIM, but not enough to kind of say you get 2. So it's kind of hard. But also only these new ones, also, right, I guess most of you do know this, but only these new BEM cards, Digimon, are able to get the training stat buffs, whereas the old DIM card Digimon, their stats are locked in. They don't have that programmed in them, so no matter how much you train, you cannot customize them in terms of stats. So just be wary of that, so if you're wondering about that. But overall, it's quite nice. This is retail 8,800 yen. Definitely a bit pricey but the base is 6,000 and then this one is 2,000. So that's why that price is. But yeah, that's about it, Busters. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. And if you had any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back to you on that. And if any of you have any questions about the app, I'll be doing a video on that next. So check that out if you're interested. Anyways, thanks for watching, Busters, and I hope to see you again next time. As always, This is Buster-kun here. Off because she's standing like an angel.